Yes.
I want to take you maybe to some place that you thought about, but maybe you haven't thought about it. Let's say as a CEO of my company, or not the CEO, the owner of the company, and I want to hire you to come in and work with my team on all the different intelligences. What would that look like?
Okay. That's a great question. What I would do is first give everybody a survey, and they could take a survey and to find out their strengths and their weaknesses after I explained, the 9 intelligences. And really everybody pretty much knows where their intelligences are. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, then we would, go through an exercise where we would take every day and say, how are you going to nurture your intelligences every day? And I'll just take myself, for example. I'm an introvert. I know that I love nature, so I'm naturalistic. I'm existential because I like my spiritual life. That's very important to me. And then I'm also an artist. I do painting. And so I've got that visual spatial sense. So those are my strong intelligences. So every day I want to plan to do something for those intelligences, such as maybe I want to do a little bit of journaling because I'm an introvert. I like to work on my goals. I'm very goal driven. I'm just like, give me the material, I'll take it, I'll work on it. And if I have a question, I'll ask you. But that's what I like to do all day, is I love to work on projects.
Okay.
So I want to give myself some time every day to do that. And then the spiritual sense, I want to, do some, prayer or some type of spiritual work every day, maybe some meditation. And then maybe even getting out into nature, because that's where I relax. So I want to make sure that if I don't do it daily, at least do it weekly.
Right. Right.
Yeah. And so I want to nurture that. And then I would look at my weaknesses, and I would take a group, in a company and say, where are your weaknesses, or where are your weaknesses in your company?
Okay. That was my
And
next question.
okay, yeah. And sometimes it just breaks down to, where are the weaknesses in your people? If we build up our strengths as people, we will build up our strengths as a company. And because really you're only as strong as the people that work for you, or you are. So yeah, we would look at the weaknesses, and then we would say, how can we build up ourselves with our weaknesses? And the man who developed this series said that we all can develop each intelligence to a very high level. And I've seen that in therapy. But even like, say, if you have a group of engineers, they're probably going to think a lot of the same ways. So
you're reading my questions before I get a chance to
oh,
I was
okay.
answering them before I get a chance to
Oh
ask
gosh.
you, so that's good. Okay. So,
Yeah, yes. But
engineers will all think the same way.
yes. And when I have an engineer come to me, and I might not understand how he or she is thinking. And so I have to, I can't just say, it's my way or the highway. I have to say, okay, how can I meet them in the middle here? How can I open up my intelligences to know that to learn something, I have to present it in a certain way. So, and I like to teach businesses that to tap into these intelligences so that they can create an exceptional experience for their clients.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're actually saying tap into the intelligence of your leaders so that your clients can have an exceptional experience.
Yes, yes.
That's a brilliant way to tie profit and profitability and return on investment to these emotional intelligence.